Darry Curtis, the eldest Curtis brother in The Outsiders, stands as one of the novel's most complex and misunderstood figures. Acting as both a parental figure and a greaser, Darry lives in a state of tension between adulthood and youth, responsibility and emotional restraint, hope and resignation. His role in the narrative is crucial, not just for the development of the plot, but for the emotional and thematic depth he adds to the novel. Darry's character symbolizes sacrifice, suppressed vulnerability, and the burdens of responsibility placed on young people in unstable socioeconomic conditions. Role in the narrative. Darry serves as a guardian and authority figure for his two younger brothers, Soda Pop and Pony Boy, after the death of their parents in a car accident. At only 20, Darry has been forced into a role he didn't choose but embraces out of necessity and love. His relationship with Pony Boy, the narrator, is fraught with misunderstanding and emotional distance, which becomes a central emotional arc in the novel. To Pony Boy, Darry initially seems cold, demanding, and emotionally distant. He criticizes Pony Boy for not using his common sense, worries about his academic performance, and enforces rules with strict discipline. This leads Pony Boy to believe that Darry doesn't love him, a belief that causes internal conflict and contributes to his feelings of alienation. However, as the narrative unfolds, Pony Boy begins to understand the deeper reasons behind Darry's behavior. His stern demeanor masks the fear of losing his family, and the immense pressure he feels to keep them together. Darry's role is not only familial, but also symbolic of the struggles faced by many working-class youth who are thrust into adult responsibilities prematurely. His sacrifices, giving up a college football scholarship, working long hours in construction, and maintaining a household, highlight the cost of survival in an economically disadvantaged environment. Symbolic significance. Darry represents the theme of sacrificed potential. As a former star athlete with the intelligence and discipline to succeed, Darry had the opportunity to escape the greaser life. However, the untimely death of his parents forced him to abandon personal dreams in order to provide for his family. His character symbolizes the lost possibilities that come with poverty and social expectation. While Pony Boy is encouraged to study and hope for a better future, Darry has already relinquished that dream in order to keep the family afloat. He becomes a poignant reminder of what might have been. Darry also serves as a symbol of the misunderstood protector. He embodies a quiet, often thankless form of love, protective, pragmatic, and unwavering. His emotional restraint is not due to a lack of feeling, but rather a result of necessity. In many ways, he suppresses his vulnerabilities in order to remain strong for his brothers, especially in a world where male strength is often equated with emotional stoicism. Another symbolic dimension of Darry's character lies in his position between two worlds, the greasers and the middle class. While he remains loyal to the greasers, his values, work ethic, and ambitions mark him as someone who does not fully belong in that subculture. He is respected but also viewed as different. This liminal status highlights a recurring theme in the novel: the challenge of escaping one's social class and the emotional burden of navigating multiple identities. Relationship dynamics. Darry's strained relationship with Pony Boy drives much of the emotional tension in The Outsiders. Misunderstandings often mar their communication. Pony Boy mistakes Darry's tough love for indifference or resentment, while Darry struggles to express his deep concern without appearing overbearing. It's only after the traumatic events of the novel, Johnny's death, Dally's breakdown, and the near loss of Pony Boy himself, that the two come to understand each other better. This emotional reconciliation is pivotal. It reveals Darry's depth and repositions him in Pony Boy's mind not just as a disciplinarian, but as someone who has been quietly sacrificing everything for the sake of family. When Pony Boy realizes that Darry truly cares for him, shown when Darry cries at the hospital, it marks a moment of growth for both characters and signals the healing of their fractured bond. Darry's relationship with Soda Pop is more harmonious, but even that comes under strain as the pressures of their lives escalate. Soda Pop eventually expresses his frustration at being caught in the middle, revealing that Darry and Pony Boy's conflicts affect the entire household. This family dynamic adds realism and complexity to the portrayal of working-class families in distress, highlighting how unresolved emotional tensions ripple through familial relationships. Broader implications. Through Darry, Hinton explores broader socioeconomic and emotional issues facing American youth in the 1960s, many of which remain relevant today. Darry's life illustrates the profound impact of class immobility and economic hardship. Despite his talents, he is trapped in a life of labor and responsibility, a fate determined mainly by circumstance rather than choice. His experience reflects a broader reality in which lower-income individuals are often denied opportunities for advancement, not because of a lack of merit, but due to systemic barriers and personal sacrifices. Darry also challenges traditional notions of masculinity. While he embodies physical strength and toughness, traits valued in the greaser world, his love, loyalty, and emotional restraint reflect an internal strength that is less visible but more enduring. In a culture where men are often expected to suppress their emotions, Darry's quiet suffering serves as both a critique of these expectations and a testament to the emotional resilience required to survive. In educational or social contexts, Darry's character also holds a mirror up to the challenges faced by young caregivers and household heads. His life underscores the emotional and psychological toll that comes with adult responsibilities placed on young shoulders. The fact that he manages to hold his family together is not just admirable, it is a quiet act of heroism. Ultimately, Darry's arc serves as a poignant reminder to readers of the importance of communication and understanding within families. Much of the conflict between Darry and Ponyboy stems not from a lack of love, but from their inability to express it. This emotional distance, once bridged, becomes a source of strength for both of them. It's a reminder that love can take different forms depending on the context, and that understanding often requires looking beyond the surface. Conclusion: Darrel Curtis is a character of profound strength, depth, and resilience in The Outsiders. As the reluctant father figure, the protector, and the symbol of lost potential, Darry embodies the emotional weight of responsibility and the quiet heroism of sacrifice. His misunderstood love for his brothers, especially Ponyboy, forms the emotional backbone of the novel and reinforces the theme that families, no matter how unconventional, can survive adversity through love and mutual understanding. Darry's character challenges stereotypes of masculinity and class, and his story serves as a tribute to all those who are forced to grow up too soon. In the world of The Outsiders, where violence and loss are ever present, Darry's unwavering commitment to his family stands as a powerful affirmation of loyalty, endurance, and hope.